Welcome to the Highworth Church's Schools channel.
This is the Moving On series.
I'm John.
I'm John.
And I'm Bella.
So in this video, we're going to look at our fears and worries about going into Year 7. So let's have a think about how we might fight them and then let them go.
There are a lot of changes taking place at the moment. You might have noticed. It seems like every day there is a new rule to follow and something new to remember and new ways of doing things. For you, that change just continues when you move to secondary school after the summer. No one knows quite what that's going to look like at the moment. We may all be back to normal, but there may still be some changes for you. The new normal. When things are changing, it's normal to feel worried and a bit unsettled. In what ways do you feel worried about leaving school and moving into Year 7? It's time to pause the video now as we discuss these questions with your group.
So, now we need you to draw a monster on a piece of paper. Make it big. It can look like anything you want as long as there's enough room to write in the middle. Here's mine. And there's a space there for you to write. Now, in that space, we want you to write down the things that you are most worried about. You can share them with your group, but you don't have to if you don't want to. But you might find that some other people in the group share the same worries as you. It's now time to pause the video again while you do that.
So even though these fears are maybe not new fears, and maybe we know that our siblings or our parents or many other people have experienced them before, they can still seem very frightening. And it can all feel like it's just getting a little bit too overwhelming. So we're going to take some time now to think of positive things that we can do about each of these fears. And in turn, we're going to take one of the fears from our list, and as a group, try to think of things we might be able to do to help. Maybe our fear is getting lost. So what could we do if getting lost is our fear? Maybe we could conquer that monster by asking for help, working together in pairs, or maybe getting a map of the school. Try to be as inventive as you possibly can be. You can pause the video now to discuss this question with your group.
What did you come up with? We wanted to say a quick word about bullying. Lots of people really worry about this at senior school since you'll be the youngest. It is fairly unlikely to happen, but if it does, there are some things you can do to get the right help and support. The first thing you need to do is tell someone. Maybe it's a friend or a teacher or maybe a parent. This will not make it worse. Don't believe what you hear. Support each other. Maybe your friends can help you to talk to an adult who will support you. Things are much better when you bring them out into the open, although sometimes that feels like the wrong thing to do. It's actually the right thing to do. All of you can make sure that you treat others fairly yourselves. We're all responsible for our behaviour. This is probably the biggest part of the solution. Now take your worry monster picture that you've just drawn, fold it up and turn it into a paper aeroplane shape, a bit like this.
So we're going to take our monster and we're going to turn it into a paper aeroplane.
So, now we're going to launch our worries and fears. Try to imagine letting go of your fears as you launch your plane towards the bin, if you want to. As Christians, we believe that however alone you might be feeling with your worries, God is with you. The Bible says, give all your worries to God because he cares for you. If you'd like to, you can give your worries to him just like that. Are you ready to do the launching? Ready? Go.